We started the show.
We're on.
Yeah.
Okay, we do have an intro song, Mandie.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Welcome again.
Welcome.
We're doing it again.
Once again.
Hi, Junior. Hello.
I'm
How
Paul.
are you? Oh, you're Paul.
Did you say I'm Junior?
No, I said hi, Junior.
Oh, I thought you said I'm Junior. I'm Paul.
And I'm Mandie.
Welcome to the show, bitches.
Yeah.
Yeah, bitches. Okay, let's go, Paul.
Let's go.
Yeah. Well, Paul, you said that you would like to talk about sneaking out because that was a
sneaking
big
out.
thing
Did
of the 80s.
anyone ever do sneaking out? I used to sneak out. I think I did a sneak. What do you call it? Snuck out?
Snuck out?
Snuck out.
Or a sneak out.
Yeah, you'd plan it with your mates and you'd meet at a park and, someone would be bringing the alcohol. Like I remember drinking bottles of Stones. Was it called
Yes.
Stones? Oh, my God.
Was
it makes
that
me feel
ginger?
sick just thinking. Yeah, like, oh. And, but I remember, we'd planned to meet out. And so it was a whole thing. Like I used to pile my clothes in the backyard behind a tree, right? So that if I got caught going outside, I could just say I was outside going for a wee. I don't know. I'd make up a story because I'd still be in my pajamas, but I'd go outside and get changed and then put my...
How old were you?
Like
14?
No, yeah. When we started drinking, like year 10, year 9 or whatever.
Oh.
Yeah. And then you sneak out and then you meet everyone at the park. But it was horrible. Like you'd all be sitting there freezing going, oh, how cool is this?
I know. It's the idea of it.
Smoking cigarettes and feeling sick because you're smoking so many cigarettes and you think, I just want to go home. I just want to be in bed. But you got to be cool and keep drinking. It was not enjoyable at all.
No.
And then I remember getting home. I came home, woke up in the morning and I woke up to Dad with the lawnmower going and he was doing the backyard and I had my pile of clothes next to the tree and he was like right near it and I was like, oh my God, I'm going to get busted for sure. And then the home phone, the landline rang and it was for him. So I answered it and went and said, Dad, the phone.
The universe.
So he stopped and I went and grabbed him and did the swap. So I don't know.
So you never got caught doing it?
You know what?
You think they knew?
Yeah, sometimes you think you're getting away with it and they're like, whatever, idiot, go for it. So.
Well, I don't know if I want to share this because I think it's controversial as a parent.
Oh, yes, let's get into it.
But I never, first of all, I was meant to do it once and my friends came to my house because the thing was they were picking each other up, going to the houses, picking each other up. Knocked on my window and I chickened out and I just pretended I was asleep and they gave up in the end because I was just too scared to do it.
Yeah.
But my youngest, I reckon he was about maybe 14 and he came into my room maybe like 11 o'clock at night and said, Mum, I'm sneaking out. And I was like...
He told you he's sneaking out?
Yeah, he wanted me to be okay with it. I said... Okay, well, if you're sneaking out, you're telling me, so you're not sneaking.
So
he said because
you're just going out.
Because he said all my friends are lying to their parents and they're sneaking out, and I want you to know what I'm doing.
What a legend!
I know. And he said, what do you think? And I said, I don't really want you to do it. And he said, well, I'm going to do it, but it's important to me that you know.
Wow.
And I was like, okay. So
take a beanie. Here's a jacket.
Yeah. I said, where are you going?
Yeah.
He said, we're just walking the streets.
I can drop you off if you want.
Yeah.
I said, want a lift?
I did say,
I'll pick you up.
I did say I'll leave my iPad on if you need. Just text me. Yeah. But I was like, he's like, I'm going. You kind of can't. He literally said, you can't really stop me, but I do want you to know. I don't want you.
How old was he?
About 14, and so maybe 15.
Yeah.
And then. They weren't even drinking. They were just going to walk around.
So
like what you're saying, Paul, it's just like they just want to do it, but there's no real purpose or reason.
As soon as you do it, you regret it.
That's why I thought, don't resist it.
Yeah.
But it was a weird feeling.
And how often did he do it?
Okay, he probably did it twice.
Yeah.
And then, and he said to me, He did.
That
He literally said no, but he never. He didn't feel the need to because he told me, and he said all my friends' parents don't know, but I want you to know what I'm doing, and so you can't stop me, but I'm letting you know I'm doing it.
I told my parents I was sleeping at a friend's house.
Oh yeah.
Went out drinking, and then a friend said I can't stay at his house for that night, so I ended up sleeping at a school.
Paul, you are joking.
No.
I think you're going to say you went home and you just talked about
because I couldn't go home, so I just and I was because I was so drunk, and I just slept.
Where did you sleep?
Just in
the quadrangle,
Sandy Primary, in the just in the garden area with all the trees and bushes. And then when I woke up, my mates were doing a paper round. And I woke because they were all getting a drink at the school at the taps, and I just come out of the bushes, and you're like, "What the hell?"
That would have been terrifying, like a big monster.
Yeah.
Oh
so,
wow!
I know it was the worst.
Yeah.
I was freezing all night. I was so stupid. I should have just
so
gone home.
stupid.
Like as if my parents would have cared.
I know. Because you were 24, like.
Yeah. I know.
My friend's doing the paper round.
Just drunk off drinking rocket fuel and just crap.
Do you know we used to do it at my high school? Not where we met, not Sandy, the previous school. We would do rocket fuel we'd all make rocket fuel in the morning.
At school?
Out of our parents' alcohol. Do you do rocket fuel? So you take
all the time.
So they had all these hard liquors in their little alcohol area.
It's not a set
and you just put a little bit of everything in there. And you called it rocket fuel.
Yeah.
And we would bring it to school and leave it in our lockers, and then in between every class we'd go and have a swig.
Oh my God. What was wrong with us?
School. This was year 9 or year 10. But again, you think it's cool.
I think my mates did that though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a few kids go through that weird rite of passage.
Yeah,
it's weird. I don't know why we were doing it, but it was fun.
Mm.
It made the day. It was more like being stoned. It just made the day a little bit more.
It took the edge off. Took the edge off. Just like normal life.
Yeah.
Now in your 50s, it's just you discovered it early at school. And like this is great. It just takes the edge off.
Don't feel those feelings deep down. Just fucking drink over it.
I remember when I was smoking cigarettes, one morning before school, I went into, I was in Dad's drawer looking for something. I don't know. I needed a pair of socks or something. I didn't have socks or something. Anyway, and then I saw a rolled cigarette, and I thought, I thought, how long has that been in there for? Because he hadn't smoked for ages, right? I was in year 10, I think. And I thought, I'll take that. I'll have that, smoke that before school. So I went next door in the park, sat up in the tree.
Oh, the tree.
The tree where we always to hang out.
The tree you couldn't get down from.
Was this the same tree?
Same tree.
Cool.
The tree.
The tree.
That'd be such a good spot though.
It was awesome tree. Anyway, smoked it. And then I started feeling really lightheaded and I was like just in a bit of a daze. And then the feeling just got stronger and stronger and stronger. And I realised that it had pot in it. And I was just fully stoned at school. And I remember sitting in class and we had maths class and it was Mr. Snow, I think was a maths teacher. He was a legend. I just love that teacher. Anyway, we're sitting there and I was just like so stoned and I'm just staring out the window and looking outside and just daydreaming. And all I hear is, and Paul, well, what's the answer? And I go, 8. And he goes, correct. And then I was just like, no idea what we did. I just said 8 and it was right.
You were using your other senses.
It was a bit scary. I was like, what's happening?
I know. Especially when you're not, like at least rocket fuel, I know it's going to do something.
Yeah.
But you weren't thinking that.
No, and that would have been sitting in my dad's drawer for years. Like he just, because he never used to smoke that stuff.
So Mr. Snow, because this was something I was going to bring up, was can you remember or who was your favourite teacher and why? I'm putting you on the spot, and it could be primary school or high school.
Yeah.
Because I think it's interesting to reflect as an adult on why they were so special to you or influential or...
Well, Mr. Snow was just patient, and he had a good way of breaking things down and explaining them, for certain things that I used to have difficult, find difficult. And he was just patient and he was big, broody, rugby player guy with a really tiny waist, big chest, and he'd walk around like this. And
it's quite manly.
Yeah, but he was, a really nice guy and him
dreamy.
and Russell Davies too.
Oh,
we had, obviously we just had similar sense of humour where if something was happening in a room and I could just look at him and he would just look at me and we'd just both, this is with the teacher, and he'd both just start laughing because we know exactly what we're both thinking. So
that's awesome.
Yeah,
and Russell was at Sandy and he was a drama teacher.
Yeah.
Did he teach English as well, Russell?
I don't know. I think he did a few, and sport as well. He was a pretty fit dude.
My favourite teacher was in primary school and her name was Mrs. Quigley.
Quigley?
Yeah, and she came to the school and so I was in the first class she taught at Hampton Primary and she was young, really young, early 20s or whatever, and she was just so cool to me. She really encouraged my imagination. She was the first person who even enlightened me to the fact that I had a big imagination. Until then, I think I always thought that, I don't know, I think I felt like I was too loud or too big all the time. And she was the first person. I remember we were writing stories just, in primary school they get you to make up stories and stuff, and I loved creative writing and I loved creative writing. And whatever my story was, I remember she said to me, where do you get these stories from? Where do you get this imagination from, Mandie? And she just posed that question. This was in grade 5, so how old am I? 9? Yeah. And I never forgot it because it's the first time I thought about my own imagination and what it means to create stories and tell stories. Yep. I'll never forget her for that. And she was always so cool. She at the end of the year, she invited all the kids over to her house and we had a dance party at her house and she had her,
Okay, it's getting weird now.
The parents were there too. But it was just we're
in a bedroom dancing around, having sleepovers.
Don't spoil it.
Sorry.
She was really I really loved her. She was, I just really needed an outside influence telling me that, I don't know, maybe I had some value or something.
So we had a teacher called Miss Hodges and, back then, I don't know, I thought she was 80 years old. She was just so tiny and old. But what we used to do, poor thing, we used to, at the start of the class, you'd ask her about, deliberately you'd ask her, if she, I'd just say, oh, Miss Hodges, they're nice shoes you're wearing. And she goes, yes, well, funny you should say that because these shoes, I bought these shoes and she would go on and on and on. And before you know it, the bell would go and you go, thank you.
That's the best.
It's just no work. And that's you just, she'd take up nearly, most of the class talking about her shoes and, you just get out of doing any work because you just knew that she'd just.
Was that primary school or high school?
That's high school. Yeah.
Oh, high school.
High school.
Your voice broke. Did you do that because you're talking about high school?
Yeah. My voice just broke. So, I want to talk about, what was your first job, Mandie?
My first job was a TAC commercial.
Oh, no.
That was my first job.
Your first job?
Yeah. That was my very first job. I was 17. I didn't have a high school job. Is that what you mean?
No, I did a paper round.
I didn't have anything like that. I don't know why. And then, so mine was a TAC ad.
Wow.
So I set the bar really high there money-wise.
You didn't work at Tucker Bag or?
None. I didn't do any of that. I don't know why looking back. Because my sister had a
She
job.
worked at Tucker Bag, didn't she?
No, Bilo. And Jo had one, she didn't really in high school, but in primary school she had a bit of a part-time job, but I just never did.
Do you know for ages, I remember just one day driving past Bilo, I was just looking at the sign, I'm going, buy low. Oh, buy low. That's what it means.
Yeah.
It just never clicked for years. And then just one day I was just looking at it and I was going, oh, that's what it means.
Yeah. Did you feel proud of yourself?
Yeah, I thought it felt like a bit of an idiot.
Cracked the case.
Yeah. But my first job was paper round.
Right.
So
I think that's an 80s rite of passage.
I think all my mates had a paper round. So you'd have your BMX and you'd put your milk crates on the front. You'll have your dual milk crates with your Okanui straps around, holding them in. you'd get up at like 4:30 in the morning. This is before school every morning. Get up. I'd ride from my place down to Scully's news agency in Sandringham.
Right.
Pick up all your papers there. They used to be at the train station there. They used to pick them up. There used to be like a newspaper stand at the actual train station. So you get all your papers, and then from there, I'd ride all the way back up to where Sandringham Secondary College is. So that's about a kilometre.
That's a long
kilometre
way.
and a half, right? On a BMX with the crates full of papers. And then I'd do the whole round. I'd get home probably about 7:30 in the morning, and then do that every day. Then you go collect your pay on Saturday.
How much do you get paid?
Oh, it was $20.
That's a lot of money back then.
Not really.
Okay.
All that work.
Yeah.
And then you had the weekend papers that were the big thick rolls, and if it was raining, think you're in the weather too,
the conditions.
Bucketing down with rain. You used to turn a corner, and because the crates were too heavy, the whole bike would slide out,
Do a snake
and then all
bit.
your papers would go all over the road, and then you get to get up. It was tough, mate, for $20, and then some of the people would leave you a tip at Christmas. That was good.
Oh, that's
They'd leave a little
nice.
envelope, but. I saved enough money to get my first Silverton mountain bike. Remember Silverton? That was when it was
Sounds good though.
it was the next size up from a BMX, a bit big, and had gears. It was like
You're growing up with
growing
gears.
up when you start
Yeah.
getting gears.
When you don't have a foot brake
Yeah,
as well, when you got the
Yeah.
brakes here, you're grown up. No, I didn't ever have a job like that, and it sounds like I was a smart one. That sounds a little bit like hell.
What do you mean, smart one?
Well, you out there in the elements for $20. Sounds like me
But I saved up and
going, Mum, can I have
I bought a
$20?
bike. Yeah,
I think that's
yeah.
a bit smarter.
Yeah. But no, we used to enjoy it because we'd take get eggs out of the fridge, just egg cars on the way to.
So you do it together in a
Oh,
group.
mates, yeah. I'd meet up with my mates, and
Yep.
you'll rug up, and you'd have the fingerless gloves. You'd wear the fingerless
I still wear
so you
those.
could roll the papers and stuff and fold them, and
It's very good for resilience and independence for kids.
used to pinch the Big M's and donuts because they get delivered to the school. So you just grab one of each on the way home before school.
That's good.
Yeah, it had its perks.
Yeah.
They were the perks of the job.
Well, you'd also just burn 1 million calories. You need it
Yeah.
to refuel.
I know.
Yeah. That's
Pretty
hard.
fit. Listen to my Walkman while I'm riding.
Oh.
Best, mate.
Walkmans were the best.
Yeah.
Why don't they bring them back?
Remember when you used tape stuff and
Yeah.
I remember I bought, is it the rock melons
Yeah.
tape?
Yeah.
I was so disappointed
Yeah.
because it was so shit. I think they had one good song and then the rest was just like crap. So you used to be able to just put sticky tape over it and then you could record over it.
Mm.
We listened to, remember listening to, was it Casey K?
Yeah. Casey Kasem.
Casey Kasem.
Casey Kasem.
I'm Casey Kasem.
Hi, I'm Casey Kasem.
And he used to do
And you
top
do
40.
the American
I've
top
heard
40.
American top
40.
I've heard
I'm
that in the
Casey
movie for
K.
sure.
And you'd have to
Sorry.
wait. So you'd be waiting for all the songs till your song because you knew like
this.
and you'd be like
With,
this,
Um,
waiting.
Pause. You'd have record down.
Yeah.
With pause and you
Yeah.
have to lift to pause.
yeah,
And then, but Casey Kasem,
we'd talk over it.
oh, the whole intro.
He
You go,
was-
shut up,
Yes.
Casey.
So true. Sometimes right before the actual start of the singing.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You missed all the intro.
Yeah.
And then he'd come in at the end.
Yeah.
He goes, mate.
Shut up, Casey.
Casey, you're ruining
no
it.
one cares.
Yeah. Ben Hour's doing
Me
that.
too. Me too. It's similar to what we're talking about with video hits. It's a similar kind of concept where we'd just be, that was a
When
really
we
big
record,
thing.
you would record video hits too
Yeah.
onto VHS. I forgot
Yeah.
about doing that.
It was a big, music was very important in the 80s.
yeah.
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 I feel like just as important as the TV shows was the music, whether it be what we just said or recording the film clips. Like it was a big deal.
Yeah.
Maybe just to us. I feel like
I
everyone.
don't know. It was just such a, because everything was so hard to come by. Unlike
Yeah.
now, like everything's just so accessible.
Yeah,
you know?
like an album would get released. We'd hear like an album from our favourite artist gets released in America and we'd have to wait 6 months
Yeah.
till they, don't know why, but they're going to release it in Australia 6 months later. So we'd just wait. We'd hear some songs. We'd hear about the songs. We'd be like, I love this song. And we'd still have to just wait for ages before we'd get it.
I remember, I remember saving up money because I wanted to get this game for, I think it was Rambo from a Commodore 64. It was on cassette, right? And I saved up and I finally had enough money. So Dad would take me over to Southland. There was Myers. There was a computer store there at Myers, many moons ago. But yeah, you get there and the guy would say, "Oh, yeah, we sold out. They're not coming in for another 3 weeks." And you're like they're just kids just wouldn't understand waiting.
No,
these days everything's just straight away.
Even the concept of, and I know they're starting to do it again on some streaming services where you had to wait a week till the next episode.
Yeah,
appointment viewing.
Is that what it's called?
I think so.
Yeah, that sounds right.
That's a cool term. We just called it waiting, but
appointment.
Yeah, appointment. We were appointment viewing
waiting
for every show.
Maybe it's some nerd.
But I think it's good. Have we talked about this? I think it's good for your memory to have to wait, because I think, don't you find if you can stream, like you can binge watch a couple of episodes now, sometimes I'll go in for an episode a day or two later and I'll be like, oh, what's happening again on this show? And I'll be like, whereas I think when you're waiting till the next one, it's all slow. You're thinking about it. You see the ads on TV. So you're like, oh, that's right. That's going to be awesome. I can't wait to see what happens there. There'd be this slow build towards it, whereas everything's so fast now that you can't absorb it all.
Yeah.
Do you feel that?
It all just flies by.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you forget it quickly. And yeah, often I'll say, oh, yeah, what was that show about again? And they'll say and I go, oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
True. That's an interesting, I haven't heard that before.
I'm very, I've got some
Is that
concepts.
based on data or just?
No, it's just Mandie data.
Mandie data.
Marta. The Mandie data.
The Mandie data Marta.
Meter for our friends in America. Meter. Yeah. PMX Bandits. So I've got a confession of a weirdo.
Ah, yes. Nice.
I have got this thing where I really worry. I worry about all animals, but I really worry about ants. Hear me out.
Oh.
Well, hear me out.
Hear
me out.
Do you?
I'll tell you why, what started it. Well, one, I've got this thing where I don't want anything to die. Yeah. I know we're all going to die and it's fine, but I just mean I don't want to be the cause of it. I'm never going to kill a fly. I'm never going to kill a spider. I'm one of them. So, and I don't want to kill ants. I heard that ants, if an ant gets lost or something, to get back, it's going to try to get home. So that freaks me out. So I have been known, let me elaborate. I've been known, if I'm driving and I notice an ant on my car and I'm going somewhere far away, I've been known to turn around and go home and drop the ant off.
Okay.
And then go back out.
Oh my God.
Because I don't want to be responsible.
Why don't you just call an Uber and send him home in the Uber?
I never thought of that.
Or what if he was hitching a ride?
Yeah, maybe he wanted to get to
What if
somewhere.
he was going overseas?
He's like,
see you
I reckon
guys.
she's going
But I know that ant's going to try to get back to its family and I don't want to be the one.
Yeah, but maybe it's like a teenager ant and he's just like, I've had enough. I want to move out. I'm out of here.
I want to start my own colony.
Yeah, and you're like, you just send him back to his parents. He's like, oh man, I can't get a break.
Wait for the next
Seriously.
car.
Yeah, that could be true. Also, I thought maybe he lives in the car.
Yeah.
So maybe he's in a mobile home.
Yeah, and you've just kicked him out of house.
And he's I just leave. Well, now I do leave them, but there was a time where I was taking them home.
Yeah.
And we've got this on the balcony. I've got these old.
Do you know how many ants you'll probably kill when you're reversing the car out of the driveway?
Don't. I know that. So this is another thing. I've got these bins on my balcony that are filled with dirt. They used to have plants in them. Now they are growing weeds but ant nests are inside them. So I desperately want to get rid of these, but I don't want these ants to be displaced and I don't want some of them to get moved to the bin. What if some of them go into the bin and I know they can probably make a house in there, but what about the ones that are left behind? I know I'm breaking up their family and their colony. So I've got these big bins filled with dirt on my balcony because I can't separate them from each other.
Right. Yeah.
You're making me care more. That's the annoying thing.
Now I'm sort of like, when you explain it like that, I'm thinking, this is
this is how I walk through the world. And that's,
well,
I think
that's a lot
too
to think
much about these things.
Way too much.
Yeah. And that's my confession today.
What if I just one day when you're not around, it just disappears?
The bins?
It just goes and you go, I don't know what happened to them.
Yeah.
Would that help?
I think it would help.
Because I've got some people that can make that happen. You know what I mean?
Really? Are you connected?
Yeah.
Do you know a gardener?
Yeah. I know a gangster gardener.
I know a gardener.
I know a gardener.
I know a couple of gardeners. Yes.
Yeah. So that's my confession. Like I'm like that with all animals, but I think it's because I know that they try to get home.
Yeah. Wow.
It's something about that is the issue.
Can I add something to it?
Oh, no.
What about when it's raining and they're all out and about doing what they do before the rain? This is mean. Sorry. Do you think about if they get lost when they're all in a panic? Rain's coming. They
wouldn't though. They're too
connected
in their senses and connected to each other. I am only concerned about my influence on their life.
Okay.
What I'm doing is I don't want to affect them.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that to them. I just want them to be able to live their life and I'm over here coexisting together.
Can I tell you one of my
yeah.
No, it's not going to be bad.
I thought you were going to tell me
It's a superpower. It's one of my superpowers.
Okay, go on.
I'm really good at guiding. If there's a fly in the house, I'm really good at guiding it out.
Yeah, I believe
you.
Yeah,
I can get the timing and which way it's going, and I don't go in too close. Just move around it. Let the air of me moving around guide the fly.
Wow,
out the door.
Love it.
I'm good at killing them.
No, you don't need to kill it.
Down here with our chai, we have
that is a good
because
skill.
we work with honey.
It's a superpower.
We have if we've got the roller doors open, the bees sometimes come in, and I'm very good at guiding the bees out.
Yeah, don't have to kill them.
Yeah, I love that, Paul. I love that you're guiding them out, and I totally respect it's not. Other people don't care, and that's I'm not.
I find it a challenge. I don't care if I kill it. I just like the challenge.
Well, I take back what I just said.
It or dies. Maggot-eating little things sitting on bits of poo.
Well, they're
disgusting.
not maggot-eating. They are.
Or
maggots.
they're maggots.
Yeah.
Turned into anyway.
Do you like flies on you? Because
flies on me.
Well,
they spew on you.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah,
and they also they love to eat poo and stuff. And I imagine you wouldn't like them touching you.
No, of course not. Who wants flies on them?
What if a fly touched your sandwich? Would you eat it?
This is
if I saw it.
No, because you know him with his
If
jokes.
I saw it rubbing its hands on it.
They do that.
That's what
they do.
That's
They're so cute.
I just chucked on your sandwich.
Yeah.
Remember Louis the fly?
Yeah, Louis the fly.
Yeah. He was like a little gangster fly. You talk like this.
Yeah, he smoked that fly.
Yeah, he was a heavy smoker.
For a while, yeah.
Smoked a big chunk of poo.
Yeah. So you would eat a sandwich with a fly?
No, probably not.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Mm.
No. Why would you want to fly? You can't. Flies are disgusting.
I'm just wondering. I'm not saying I would probably still eat a sandwich that a fly sat on. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
I'm just thinking it is a bit of payback, to be honest.
Anywho.
What about other ads from the 80s? Because Louis was a big one.
Louis the fly.
Yeah. Louis the fly. I've got one. I'm going to sing it and you have to guess what it is, and I know you'll know it. You're going to guess it straight away. So pretend for a minute that you don't know what I'm talking about.
I know which one you're going to do.
Do you really?
Yes. And start. Yep.
8. No.
No. 2.
No.
Okay.
Do you really know what I'm going to do? No.
Start with 2.
No, I will do that one because we need to. All our Melburnians will love that one.
Yeah.
No, it's not that. It's this. Now, what you gonna do when you get a snack attack? How'd you keep away from junk? How'd you keep them off your back? And when it's time to treat your belly, get off the beaten track, try to find a new direction, trying to get a snack pack. Do you remember that one?
Yeah.
And the kid on the BMX?
Yeah. Do a skid?
Do a skid?
Yeah.
And it's like
what was it?
A bit like Yogo.
Snack attack.
A snack attack or a snack pack,
yeah,
but he's got a snack attack. Do you remember that one?
Yeah.
He's riding around on a bike?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to
do it.
2:30.
2:30. 2:30 Brunswick Street. 2:30 Brunswick Street. Fitzroy. Remember Eric. Remember Eric Plan and Sex. Summer sale. 2:30.
Oh my God, that song. They just get into your head.
Fitzroy. That was such a good ad.
Yeah.
So what was that one?
Eric Plan and Sex had clothing.
Mm.
So only people from Melbourne would know that. Because the store was in 230 Brunswick Street, Fitzroy.
Yeah, that's where it was.
Is this radio?
Remember
or
Eric?
Remember Eric?
Was this radio or TV?
Both.
Yeah,
you'd be able to find
really
it.
Like
it's so good.
But like in your brain.
Oh, yeah, you get in there. And
because, Joe, I was talking the other day, because this was an annoying ad, but it's the phone numbers in my brain. 13 13 32. The roof seal guy. And I'm like,
Roof Seal.
Is it Roof Seal?
Yeah.
It's 13 13 32.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's a brilliant ad because I still know that phone number.
Yeah.
It might be annoying. Like, you know, you look at ads and you go, that's such a clever ad. That's so well done. But it doesn't matter if it's got into your brain.
Yeah, I know.
Hypnosis.
Yeah. And remember Peter Jackson? And they're always having a closing down sale. It just lasted for years.
I don't remember that.
Peter Jackson. Yeah. Yeah, what was the...
You were talking about one.
Fashion the Clicks.
Oh,
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Fashion the Clicks.
yeah. What about the one you were talking about before that I said Russell Crowe's in it?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, that's
Yeah.
the Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
The
AIDS ad. Yeah.
Oh, my Lord.
With the bowling alley.
That was bloody...
I don't want to play.
That was scary.
Yeah.
It
That was
full
the point.
Like,
But that was the point.
and knocks down the mum with the baby, and the baby,
Awful.
and it gives you all these stats that 50,000 people have died from AIDS, and 2,000 will die a year, and it's telling you to wear condoms.
Awful.
And mate, I wasn't even having sex, and I was walking around wearing a condom after seeing that. It scared the crap out of you. It was
Totally terrifying. It was terrifying.
It was horrible. Yeah. It was
There
funny.
was that and the cigarettes too. Not that there was any ads, but it's like they really drummed into us how these are bad.
Yeah. Well, the Grim Reaper,
got
like
right in there.
that was like,
Yeah, you're dying.
that
You're
was,
dead.
yeah, pretty scary.
It was really scary. What's some more? There must be more.
Oh, I got 3 pockets on my overalls.
I got 3 pockets in my overalls. I got one on the front, one on the back, and one on the ordinary, everyday
Regular place. On the bib.
What do you think that's an ad for?
Overalls.
You would think that.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Jesus.
You know Homer said
It was a
Jesus.
religious ad. Yeah. Heaps of religious ads. Heaps of
Yeah,
religious
they
ads when we
did.
were younger, wasn't there?
Yep.
In the
and
morning.
you loved Amy Grant.
Amy
And
Grant.
she was religious.
What song did she have?
Baby, baby.
Oh, that's it.
You loved that song.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
was that a Jesus ad?
What? The pockets on the overall? Just kids running around in a forest, just being free and having fun, and I don't know. Who knows?
That's the song they came up with.
Well, I don't even know what it was about.
It keeps going.
Does it?
There's a second verse, and maybe that's where she gets into the
Yeah. The whole
stuff
God
about
thing.
God. But it was very catchy. We all knew it.
Yeah.
So once again, well done. PMX Bandits. Paul, have you got some Pissed Off Paulies?
Pissed Off Paulies.
Come on. Pissed Off Paulie!
Yeah. All right. Some Pissed Off Paulie.
I'm scared.
Now, I mean, I don't know if this is just old man stuff.
Oh, I think a
Right.
lot of Pissed Off Paulie will be old man stuff.
Well, you know, I've had some, fellow supporters from my last Pissed Off with my walks and people.
Okay.
I got
Reaching out and saying,
mate, I hear. I hear.
Oh.
So I'm not alone. But tell me about how you feel about this.
Okay.
People making phone calls in public space, like cafes, on the phone, on the train, on loudspeaker.
I was talking about this with my eldest the other day.
Why
I'm with you.
Person thinks that I want to hear their conversation on loudspeaker? Like, I just don't get it. I just don't get what is going through their head that they think I want to hear that.
The only thing where my son got me across the line, because I agree with you, was when he said, or I got to the conclusion from talking about it with him, that there are people on the train. So say you're on there with your friend and
Yeah.
you're talking to each other out loud.
Yeah.
I have to listen to them talking. So what is the difference if someone's on a phone?
Pitchy. It's high pitch. It gets right in your ear and it's just annoying. It's like a buzzing
fly,
sound.
like Louis.
Like a fly. I just want to guide them outside the train and while it's going.
They'll never get home. They'll never get home to their family.
So that's super annoying.
Yeah.
And annoying people showing you stuff on their phone. Don't show me stuff on your phone. I don't want to see it.
Why?
You know, people go, oh, have a look at this. And then they got to put it in they hold it here and you got to go. And if you're not interested, you got to pretend, and then they leave it there for ages. And you're like, oh, yeah, okay, I've seen it. And you're like, oh, enough. I don't want to, don't show, I'll check it out later. Probably won't, but...
But what in particular do you mean? Stuff from their own personal life, or do you mean when they show you a video on YouTube?
Yeah, this guy's a funny stand-up comedian. Like, have a listen, and you got to listen to the whole thing, and you go, oh. And if you don't find it funny, you got to chuckle and go, oh yeah. Like it's just annoying. So I don't want to see it. Just tell me about it, and I'll maybe look it up later.
I agree with you on that one.
I just find it annoying.
Especially if it goes for a long time. Yeah, if it's a 10-second clip, sure. But when they're still like going like this to you after a minute, I'm like, I'm not watching it anymore. I'm somewhere else.
Or you say, oh, yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
But they keep it there. Yeah. And you're like, yeah, no, I've seen it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. And they have it full volume. You know, it's like.
Okay, noted. I do that.
Do you?
I do it for Mouse. I do it for Mouse, though.
Yeah, but does Mouse enjoy it?
I mean, I think so, though. Maybe she's doing a good fake laugh.
Yeah, she could be. She could just be.
We might have just enlightened
I reckon there's a high percentage of people that just find it really super annoying.
But now that you're saying it, I find it annoying. So I feel bad now.
Yeah.
Don't feel bad.
Just pull your head in, mate.
Pull your head in.
You know.
Okay,
just stop it.
It's just, Anyway, so that's pissed off Pauly. I think that's enough. PMX Bandits. What do we got?
Let's remember the toys. Because in the 80s, I think we had some really signature toys. We had Cabbage Patch Kids.
Yep.
We had Care Bears.
Transformers were huge.
We had Trolls, the first iteration of Trolls before they did any of those movies. Yes. Those little guys with the fuzzy hair.
On the end of pencils and stuff.
Yes. That's a bit rude on the pencil, isn't it?
Shove it right up there.
Yeah.
That's why the hair was like that. They're like, Jesus. Ooh, snug.
I thought they were so cute, the Trolls.
Yeah.
I loved Care Bears. I loved them.
What were the strawberry
shortcake?
Oh, it had a smell on it.
Oh my God, I had a lemon meringue pie.
Oh,
and yes. And what about at school? You had the scratch and sniff stickers.
Yes.
When you do well, did they have that when you were at school?
Yeah, scratch and sniff.
The strawberry ones
or chocolate.
Where'd they go? Are they still around?
I had a friend that female family friend. She collected all the erasers. Like she had a hole on her dressing table. It just had a whole collection of them. And Smurfs. Remember people used to collect the Smurfs?
Yes. And Les Schtroumpfs, they're called. I probably didn't say that correctly. That's Smurfs. They're from Belgium originally. Oh. And then they got, made into a cartoon.
Really?
And what about Derwent pencils?
Yeah, I had Derwent pencils. Yeah. Loved them.
They were Faber-Castell ones were just
school,
like
remember?
In ours you had to get the Faber-Castell ones or whatever, but then you wanted the Derwents because they were seen as the ones.
Yeah, they were the expensive high end.
And do you remember the names of them?
Kevin.
Yes, Kevin was my favourite too. Gary, Simon,
Bobby Brown,
Steve,
Simply Red. Kerry Green,
True Blue,
but they did have amazing names. Do you?
No, I don't remember that.
They did, Paul. Please, if anyone remembers the names, tell us because I know they had names. Imperial Purple was a name. Imperial Purple.
Gary Gray.
Gary Gray.
Yeah. No, I don't remember the names, but I remember that they were like, someone had those pencils. You were like, oh. They're the best. I used to do a lot of, remember doing a lot of shading.
I was literally about to say that.
What's that paper? Used to get wiggy with it. No, used to shave the end of your pencil onto it and it give you that smudge sort of. Yeah. What's it called?
Smudge.
No.
What are you talking about?
You put it on the piece of paper.
Yeah.
And then you put that on your paper. You smudge it onto the paper and then you smudge the paper.
Oh, the tracing paper?
Yeah, no, it was like a...
I just use my fingers. Just do a bit of that.
Okay.
Don't be rude. I just do a bit of that.
Bit of that? Bit of what? What's your motion?
Your motion.
Just a bit of a rub motion.
Like that.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, like
Use
if
the
you
force.
drew something and then you do the outline in the colour and then
Smudging
you'd
paper.
shade in the
I think
middle.
it was called smudging paper.
Or you could do it on any paper. I
No,
could
there was
I'll do it
special
right now.
paper.
I'll do it. Get me some paper. I'll do it right now.
No, it was special. It had a rougher
Okay, special
finish
paper.
to it, and it was
does
like
I
smudging
think-
paper.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think so.
I think you could smudge on any paper. I'm going to do a drawing next and bring it in next time.
And okay,
just prove
let's see. Smudge it.
I'll smudge it. Yeah, bitches.
Yeah, so that was doing the so there was, and then what about texters? Was there Posca pens? Remember Posca pens, the paint pens?
No.
I think that was a bit
Did
later.
you have to get a pen license?
Yeah,
Yeah,
took me ages.
me too. Did you have to do fountain pen?
No, God,
We did.
How old are
We
you?
did with the ink cartridge. I thought it was
What?
amazing. I felt like I was in the olden days. I felt like I was like
Old.
a long time ago.
Someone.
Like with horse and cart.
Like, yeah.
Not
Did
the
you not have to do it with a fountain pen? You had to put the ink cartridge in the pen
no.
and do it like that. And because I'm left-handed,
God.
mine would smudge. Oh, shame,
We're-
shame.
we were Bic, mate. Bic.
You really didn't have to do that. It was like part of learning to do cursive writing. We had to learn with a fountain pen.
No way.
Oh, yeah. And as I say, as a lefty, mine just smudged my whole writing because it was still very wet because it's
Pretty cool though.
mine didn't look cool. It just looked like a bleh.
What about,
Yeah,
did you do
but-
computers at school?
Yeah, in high school. And it was green writing.
Oh my God. It was so
It was
boring.
so boring.
I
It was just
remember-
like data
Oh,
entry.
and it was just like, I remember thinking, who the hell is ever going to want to use computers? This is so freaking boring. And you'd spend the whole class just putting in these codes and stuff.
Yeah.
And then, and then not even at the end of that class would you be complete. You have to come back to the next,
Yes.
next week or whatever
But I don't
and
even-
complete it. And you put it in and it'd be an outline, a green outline of a balloon going across the screen. And it's just spent like 3 periods on putting all the, and you think, oh, this is so shit.
Yeah.
No one's ever going to use computers, But yeah,
But they sure did.
they sure did.
They took off.
Yeah, it did take off, didn't it? Yeah.
Computers really took off.
Computers.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. What about when Mario Brothers came in?
Mario Brothers.
Yeah, just the first game, the 2D Mario
Oh, yeah.
Brothers.
It was huge.
Dun, 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 dun.
Well,
That
I
was
yeah.
exciting.
No, but I was already on, I was on the Commodore 64, mate. That was,
We had a Commodore 64 as well. I don't remember you. I don't remember that as clearly as I remember
but-
Mario.
I mean, talk about, again, going back to having to wait for things. So like you'd put your tape in for the Commodore 64, you'd put in your load
Yes.
-10
Yes.
star hash or whatever it was. And then you'd go play in the park next door for 20 minutes, half an hour, and you'd come back and it would say, load error. And then you have to rewind the tape, load it again. Like it's just, everything just took so much longer and so much time.
Even that noise when you load up your computer.
Yeah, the modem, yeah.
Yeah. Is that what it's called? A modem? Yeah.
Yeah.
Making a horrible sound.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding.
But I remember Dad and his mate were over and we were loading, I think it was the actual Rambo game, finally got it.
Oh my God,
and,
Rambo.
But while it was loading, it would go run from the start of the page and down, and as it would come down, it would be graphics of Rambo holding like a rocket launcher or something. And I remember my dad and his mate watching it going, oh, I mean, I don't know how you get any better than this. Look at the graphics. That's unbelievable.
How's the Serenity?
Yeah.
A few pixels.
Yeah. It's like, they were blown away. I just remember them saying that, oh, it's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. PMX Bandits. So I want to read out a really awesome Confessions of a Weirdo that's not mine.
Sure.
This comes from our Instagram page, and I think it's such a good one. And we would love to put a call out for anyone to send us in your Confessions of a Weirdo, because I know I'm not the only weirdo here.
Yeah, send it in.
I know there's
Or
many.
anything.
Or anything, anything.
We can read them out.
Yeah,
even
we
if you want to
want
do a DM me. DM me.
DM me.
A voice recording of whatever you want. And we can play it out.
Call Mandie on a landline.
Call me on the landline.
on the
I'm
landline.
not giving you the number.
Yeah. 03. Yep.
Shush.
Send her a pigeon.
Yeah.
Send me a pidge.
By pigeon. We can just bring the pigeon in here and read it out.
Yeah, it'll fly in. I'll just put
Just
my
open
arm
up a
out.
window.
I'll just put my arm out. It just lands.
It's not a
Connie.
pigeon.
Her name's Connie.
Connie the pigeon.
Yeah.
What's you got for us, Connie?
Well, I'm not going to say the name, but I don't think this person would mind because I actually know who this is. But I thought this was a great one as an example of what you might like to send in and tell us.
This is
yours.
a weirdo confession.
This is a weirdo confession. So I used to hold the mannequins' hands in a shop because I felt like they didn't like standing in the one position all day. It's like I sensed they had a shocker of a job. The even weirdest thing is that my daughter used to do it too. She would say, "Take a photo of me with all my friends, Mum."
She's passed on a weirdo to the next generation.
And that reminds me,
It's genetic.
Yeah.
my child, I won't say which one, used to just like to cup the mannequins.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just walk in and just do a bit of that one. I used to work in a lingerie store.
Well, the perfect height too, I guess.
And the family would come in and visit and I'd just look over like this, just cupping.
Cupping the cock.
No, not that area.
Oh, the boob.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
God bless him.
Because
Good
we're
on him.
selling bras. No, the boobs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was probably feeling sorry for the mannequins too.
Yeah, he
just
just
wanted
wants
them
to-
to know. I see what you're showing me
Yeah.
there. That's a beautiful bra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look a bit chilly.
Yeah. Let me,
just
take some weight off.
cup that for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bit of support.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
So if anyone else has got a confession, because we know we're not the only weirdos,
No.
let's be honest,
Plenty of
everybody's
weirdos out there.
Yeah. So
And,
send us in one. You can do it via our Instagram page. You can send us an email at pmxbandits
Can you?
at gmail.com. You can DM us privately. You can
Call Mandie's
call
landline.
my landline 03 blah, 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 blah.
For all the socials, it's at PMX Bandits.
Yeah, I know, but we said this last time. I don't know what
Yeah.
you're talking about, but I'm sure other people do.
Yeah.
I'll then find the email because I'm pretty sure.
I'm sure it's in our descriptions anyway. But is that right, Junior?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it
Oh,
right.
check it bio.
Check
PMX
the bio.
PMXBandits at gmail.com.
I think that's
There
what
you
you'll
go.
find us in.
Anyway, or you could
'Cause
just
that's
do
my
it
mode of
the
transport.
other way and just do it.
Email.
Mode of
Insta.
transport.
Yeah. What do you call it?
Lost for words.
Connection. Communication.
Yes.
Transportation.
Prefer it.
Yeah. Email.
Sure.
Yeah. Shall we finish there, Paul? Is there anything else you'd like to say today?
So yeah, guys, subscribe when you can.
Yeah.
Because we need subscribers. It all helps.
We'd love it.
And
And thank you. Can we say a quick thank you? Is that nerdy to say thank you to everybody who's been listening?
yes, yeah,
And
loving the comments,
commenting.
Yeah.
It's so nice. We
awesome.
love it more than anything. Is all that connection.
Keeps us going. It's good.
Yeah. Thank you. We love you.
Rock out.
Yeah, bitches.